think we all agree that questioning is sort of a fundamental part of teaching. I have noticed that people often ask me at the end of a workshop, how do I get better at questioning? Because I thought your questions were really good. Dylan Williams suggests that there's only two reasons to ask questions. One is to prompt thinking, and the other is to learn what kids understand and how they understand it so you can make a decision, which suggests to me that this is really good criteria for what's a good question. I'm going to add a criterion, which is that a third purpose of asking questions is to prompt kids to think about each other's ideas to develop a community of math learners. That's my quote. Does anybody know what this number is?
2 million.
And what do you think it represents? I heard how many questions? I heard how many questions. How many questions you will ask on average in your career? If we were to take every teacher across the United States and add up all the questions that they ask in the course of the career and divide by the number of teachers, we get something around this number. Which is a lot. So, wow. I mean, 2.5 million questions. I mean, think about how many, neural pathways you're creating in your brain when you're asking questions over and over and over again, right? You're learning over time how to ask questions. And so here we are at the beginning of your career, and there you are at the end of your career, and you've asked, 2.5 million questions in between, and maybe you're there right now. So, lots of time to make better questions, but also, if you're here, you've asked a lot of questions already, so you've got a way of asking questions that you've developed. So if you want to change how you ask questions, I'm going to propose that you kind of need, we'll get back to this in a second. Need some patience. It will take you a long time to make your questions more useful. It's kind of like riding a backwards bicycle. You guys know this bicycle, you turn one direction to the other direction. You can't do it the first time you try it, but you keep trying 5 minutes a day, and 8 months later you can ride the bicycle. So it might take a long time for you to shift. I remember working with one teacher, he said, I still ask them really bad questions, and then afterwards I go, that was not a very useful question. I didn't prompt kids to think about what I wanted them to think about, and I didn't learn anything useful from what I asked. So that's not a very good question.